Greetings from Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. We're on vacation. We're in the Gulf Coast. I've actually recorded like 2 vlogs that I just didn't release. Sometimes I have a thought and I try to process it and it's just not right, it's not working. So this is the 3rd try on the same idea. But first, a quick update, because the last vlog I posted, I talked about all the names we buried and a pivot to a smaller version of the film because there wasn't a path towards making a bigger version of the film. But even since then, new paths have emerged, allowing me potentially to make a bigger version of the film. For instance, we were invited to pitch at the Cannes market, so we were involved in that over the last few weeks. That's been a great experience. The film has been exposed to so many new types of people, distributors, sales agents, financiers. So there's new life and momentum to make the bigger version of that film. So we're in those conversations. I don't know if it'll happen this fall. That's the hope. That's what we're trying to do right now. But it could take more time. And that's just the nature that I have to continue to accept, the time it takes for these things to happen. But what I've decided I don't want to do is, if I can't make the bigger version of all the names we buried, to then make a smaller version. I've backed away from that idea because a few reasons. For one, I've put so much into this film, and if I have to make a small movie for a couple $100,000, I'd rather just go make a different movie. One that I can sort of design to be that kind of movie and not compromise all the names we buried and turn it into that kind of movie. I could still make that movie at that scale and make it well, but I've decided that it's probably better just to make a different movie if that's the capital that I have to work with, and let all the names we buried be made when it'll be made at the right price. So maybe that'll be this year, maybe it'll be next year. Again, there's new momentum towards that end, so I'm encouraged. A lot of companies right now are evaluating it, and a lot of individuals right now are evaluating it. And if any of them want to partner, it could piece together really quickly. But I'm kind of on dual track mode. I'm pursuing all the names at a bigger price point, and then I've got this smaller, micro budget film that I can do as a backup. Because, as I've talked before, the nature of the creative is to create. And for my own soul and health, I need to go direct something. And it's why I've been thinking a lot about this idea of the tolls that we take, the tolls that are taken. If you've ever said the phrase, "Oh, that's taken its toll." Oh, all the years of pain have taken their toll. Oh man, all the rejection has taken its toll. If you said that and thought that, it's a really important concept to realize that the dreams we pursue, the careers we choose, if these are freeways, if these are highways, to use this metaphor, we pay tolls to pursue them. In the life of the artist, the life of the filmmaker, the actor, the writer, the musician, that is a road that has a lot of tolls that you have to pay. And that is the price of pursuing these paths, of getting on these highways. And sometimes you're just paying the tolls and you look back and you don't realize, all the tolls that have been paid. Other times, like I've experienced recently, you can feel the toll being paid as it's being paid, and it's really painful. You just feel it. And the key, I think, obviously, is to not go broke paying these tolls. And I don't just mean financially broke, I mean emotionally, creatively, spiritually. And knowing when you got to pull over at a rest stop, knowing when you got to exit the highway and travel a backcountry road that maybe it's going to take you a lot longer, but you'll pay a lot less. It'll be peaceful. Or maybe you take a stop at a town and you just hang out for a while before you get back on, because you don't want to be driving down a road paying tolls that you can't afford to pay. And maybe the key is, when you get to where you want to be, is holding on to that belief that all that toll money not only will be worth it, but it'll get paid back. And you won't just be left at the end broke. Because this life takes a toll. And I've been reading this book, Down and Dirty Pictures, by Peter Biskind, who famously wrote Easy Riders, Raging Bulls, and this is all about the 90s independent films, Sundance, Miramax. Very much what I grew up and came of age and discovered film in the 90s. And man, the tolls that these artists pay, you know, what I've gone through, what I'm going through is not special, it's the norm. I'm paying tolls to be on this road. And it's filled me with a lot of encouragement. It's just reading stories of other people who are paying their tolls. So hopefully that's an encouragement to you. Know the road you're on and just be prepared for the tolls. Save up for the tolls. And know if you can't afford to pay one, or it's just too hard, that it's okay to pull over at a rest stop or even get off the highway entirely for a while, because you don't want to go broke. So enjoy the summer. Sorry it's been a while, and we'll see if this version 3 of this idea makes it to the vlog. All right. Happy July, happy August, everybody.